Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Groh, your art teacher. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about a drawing application that is free on your student Chromebook. It is called Chrome Canvas, and what you can do is you can create digital artwork with it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do to find it. You're actually going to go to the Google search, type in Chrome Canvas. The first hyperlink that shows up will be it. It'll be like this. You can actually also type in your URL canvas.apps.chrome up at the top here. Or like I said, the easiest way I think to find it is to go on Google search and type in Chrome Canvas. So I'm going to go ahead and click on it, okay? So as you can see, since I've already used the application before, a piece of paper will kind of show up or a blank kind of white space here. My tools will be on the left-hand side and I will have some other features at the top. But for those of you who have not used this before, this most likely will pop up. It'll say new drawing or new from image. Also, if you don't have anything here and like completely haven't used it at all, there might be another window that kind of pops up that says, learn more or go ahead and get started, and you would click on get started. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do new drawing, and I'm going to show you how all these different tools work. We first have the color palette changing tool where we see all the different colors here, and to get even more of a range of different colors, you can see that it kind of goes from different types of shades. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to scroll my cursor, I'm going to pick maybe a blue color because, Fairborn's blue, we're going to stick with blue for now. Here, what you can do is you can change the size or the opacity of your tool. The opacity means how transparent your mark making is. So if it's see-through, if it has that solid look, and then the size, of course, is how big or small you want it. I'm going to go ahead and keep it at 100 for both of them, and we'll see how that looks. So for here, this is going to be your pencil tool, and you can see here that as I am making my lines, it has that kind of sketch look like a pencil normally does. So I'm going to go ahead and write my name in cursive here to kind of show you how it kind of mimics the pencil shading a little bit. This is actually the pen tool. The pen tool is going to have more of a crisp, kind of clear line. And you'll notice that it's a little bit heavier than the pencil tool, and that is sketchy looking. I'm just going to go ahead and try to draw my name here in cursive. So again, that's the pen tool, and this is the marker tool. So you can tell that here it kind of looks like the shading of when you're using a marker in real life. Again, I'm at a solid form. I'm going to go ahead and draw my little heart shape. And then when I color it in, it has that kind of solid look that you would use for when you are trying to color in or draw something. Now, if I want to change the opacity, like I told you, again, that is going to be over here, and that's how see-through you want it. You can actually see it here, how it manipulates it from solid to getting lighter. Again, you would look over here. So here, maybe what I would do is you can already tell the difference of how the shading is a lot different like that. Okay, so we have dark to light here. This is going to be your chalk. So it has kind of this chalky look. And again, it looks different from pencil, pen, marker to chalk. And then we have your eraser tool. The eraser tool essentially just gets rid of what you've drawn. Or what you can do is you can click undo to kind of put it back. Redo if you didn't mean to erase it. So you can do undo, redo. That's also a feature in case you don't want to use the eraser. With the eraser, you can change the size of the eraser as well. Over here, this is what it looks like size-wise, and then as I move up, it's going to get bigger. As I go down, it's going to get smaller. So I'm maybe going to keep it at a 7, and then you can see that I'm going to kind of erase that. That will be good for really nice detailed lines if you're trying to erase a small little part of your drawing. But I suggest if you're trying to erase bigger parts of your drawing, then obviously go big so that way you can not spend so much time erasing your drawing. Another thing that I found that was really cool on here is the different layers button. So as you see here, we are working with the main layer, and that's what you see up here that's highlighted. Essentially, this eye means to hide it or to turn it back on. This select layer contents essentially takes the image that you're doing and you can change the size, making it small or making it bigger. Once you have that size the way you want it, you're going to go ahead and click on done, and then you're back to where you started. Here, again, this trash thing is, I think, getting rid of the layers. So if you add more than one layer, you can delete each layer, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it be. And then this is actually the background. This is really cool, something that I just discovered. So here what you can actually do is you can actually, instead of having the background all white, you can change it to a certain color. As you see, I'm kind of changing the different colors of the background, and you can actually either do that first or do that last. So you could do a colored background and then draw on top, or draw on top and then do your background like you see what I have here. Okay, ooh, I kind of like the black. That's cool. Okay. The other thing too is when you are drawing, simply when you exit out, you don't have to save anything. When you go back to the little home icon, your image will already be saved. So it's a really cool thing where once you exit out, it saves your progress and you don't actually have to do anything in order to save it. And to go back to it, you just go and click on it. If you want to download it and save it as a file, you're going to do save as image. And then it should go to your little download part where you can access it and open it up and send it. Now, another thing too that I want to show you guys, let me just, okay, no. This over here, new from image, what you can actually do is you can either take a photograph that you have or an image from online and manipulate it as well. So here I'm going to click on new from image. It's going to go into my files. So all the images and files that I have saved on my computer, that's where it's going to go. So here I have some files already saved, but I don't want to use any of those. Again, I'm using a MacBook Pro. It's going to look a little bit different on your Chromebook, but that's okay. It's still the same idea. I'm gonna, okay, looks like I can't do that because it needs to, you need to make sure that you have it in JPEG. So for example, I can't do this Among Us photo because it's saved as a WebP. Don't really know what that means, but that's okay. So we want to make sure that we have everything saved here as a JPEG. So when you're looking for an image on the website, you want to make sure that you're looking at a JPEG image. Okay. So I think here what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go, let me see. Okay, I'm going to pick one of these photos actually that I have. I think I'm going to do, I'll do this one. Why not? So as you can see, it opens up my image. This is a photograph that I took or that someone took of me, but it's one of my own personal photographs. And what we can see is we can draw on it. Okay. So let's say I want to use maybe the marker tool. I want to change the size of it a little bit here, make the opacity really strong. Okay. Maybe I want to give myself some glasses or something. It's kind of funny. I have some glasses. Maybe I want to put a hat on my head. So as you can see, I'm kind of drawing on top. My little hat. All right, so that's kind of fun, where I can kind of draw on top of that. Maybe I want to do like something at the bottom. Maybe I want to do like an Among Us character or something. So I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna change the color to, I think I'm gonna turn it to purple. Anytime you're trying to exit out, just click somewhere on your screen and it should kind of exit out for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw an Among Us character here because why not, right? So we have the body, little backpack. I'll do the screen for him in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and shade that in. Okay, obviously this is really small. I want to change the size because we don't have all day here. All right, there we go. All right, I think maybe I want like a black outline. Let's see. Yeah, let's do like a black outline. Why not? Change the size. I don't think typically these have outlines, but that's okay. It's my drawing. I want it to have an outline. So what I'm doing here is I'm kind of drawing my little thing in. Okay. Now, even I think if it's white, the white can go, let's see, palette. Let's do white. Okay, hopefully that works. Let's see. Guys, like I said, I'm doing this for the first time and I'm learning too. So we're going to see how this works. Oh, good. The white goes on top. There we go. Now we have his face screen here. Oh, I like that. That's cool. So any colors that I did recently, it already kind of saves it for me there. All right, there's my little Among Us character, guys. What do you think? So let's see, maybe I'll do like a little blue part. All right, that's looking sus. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. So now I have me with some glasses and a little hat. I have my little Among Us character in my picture. And then like I said, if I need to leave and do my math homework, for example, then I would just, it says go back to gallery. It's this icon here with the little house. I would exit out and then my picture automatically saves. Okay. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Feel free to try it out yourself. Take a picture from online and draw on top of it, or create your own image with new drawing. If you have any questions, please email me, and I hope that you try this new drawing app and have some fun with it.